Welcome to QualPros, an online tuition platform for qualified professionals to share their expertise with aspiring professionals. Today's recording is going to take you through how a student would book private tuition, then how the tutor would either approve the private tuition, the student would pay for the private tuition, and we would then launch a private tuition session. So in this panel, I'm logged in as a student, and I'm just going to navigate to the student dashboard. And in this panel, I am logged in as a tutor, and I'll navigate to the tutor dashboard. So starting off, we'll go back to the student page, and we will go across to tutors. So I'm now searching for a tutor that I would require private tuition from. And the purpose for this example, we use this tutor here. Head to the tutor profile. And just to check, we'd look on the calendar and see if they had any time clashes with the day we were looking to book. So for here, we're going to book on the 30th, which is today. And as we can see, the availability is open. So we would then go to the button up here, request private tuition. And I'll just change that to 55, and duration for 1 hour. Topic ACCA P4 exam tips. Here, attached is a syllabus and guide, of which I will require exam tips and some additional guidance on. And as you can see here, I can attach the file that I've requested, P4 syllabus and guide, and send the request. This will then go across to the tutor's dashboard. As you can see, you've been confirmed that you've requested the tuition. Then go across to the tutor's dashboard. And as you can see, so we have here, once we refresh the dashboard, a new session come up, of which I can then also see the downloaded document. So this is the attached document. I'm just going to come out of here. Now here is where, as a tutor, I'd be able to respond on my dashboard under private tuition sessions. I'd be able to respond to the student as to whether I will be able to make this time. So you can approve, reject, or reschedule. In this case, we'll approve. And we'll navigate back to the student dashboard. And when we go across to private tuition, student dashboard across to private tuition, and you'll see here that it will now say on the student dashboard, Krish Patel at those dates for that price with the attached file, and it has now been approved status approved. So all what's required after this point is for the student to begin a payment. And down here, you'll see that you've got a checkout for the pound of the approved. So what we'll then do is navigate across to PayPal by clicking there. Now for the next step, I'm going to pause the recording as I make the payment, and we will rejoin as soon as the payment has been made. Okay, great. So I've now made the payment through PayPal, and I used the pay with card option. For security reasons, obviously I had to pause the recording whilst the payment was made, as this is live and using real details. So as you can see now, the approved status is saying waiting from the student perspective. And as we go through over to here, you'll go onto the tutor dashboard, and you'll see The status is approve. So we're just going to go across to the dashboard. And then payment status is now already paid. So to launch the session then from a tutor perspective, I'm now on the dashboard with the private tuition session at this time. There is a little eye icon here, which should, in theory, allow you to launch your Scribbler session. So this will give you the details, sorry. And then under the already paid, so as you can see with the detail, give you the session length and all the detail that's on your main dashboard. Then through this eye icon, which says open classroom, you can see that, and you can send classroom invites by email there. So for this case, we're just going to launch the classroom. Great, so as you can see, we're now in the classroom itself. And from a student perspective, so I'll go to the student dashboard, then go to private tuition. I can see that it's all approved, and the tutor would now need to go in and send classroom invites. This has automatically sent the student an email with a link to join the classroom. Now, I won't actually go into the student email to join that classroom right now, because it will create a little bit of feedback being on the same PC. So as a tutor, I'm just going to take you through some of the navigation options in Scribbler and the way you can use Scribbler. When a student logs in, you'll be able to use these buttons here. So this will be able to toggle the student video on and off. You'll then be able to use the little pencil to toggle the student's ability to write on the dashboard on and off, and toggle the chat. So the student could chat here just as a tutor could. And you'll be able to toggle that on and off for each student, as well as the microphone. So the student may not be, you can take away the rights for them to speak over mic. And within your dashboard here, you now have several options. You've got pencil, marker, eraser, text, so you can put in text box, and shapes and highlighters. Across the top, you've got a variety of other functions, which is lock dashboard, unlock dashboard, take snapshots, export to PDF, and creating equations and functions. So just to show you the basics of the writing, I would then pick pencil. I could just write in P4 on the dashboard, and then tutor name, so Chris Patel. If I wanted to, I could go into assets here, go to PDFs. And as I can see, I may need to upload the file so that the student is given. So in this case, that was the ACP4 syllabus. So I'd go to browse, go find the file that we needed to talk about, and I could attach it. So I put it there and I upload. So this is now actually pulled in the file we need to talk about, and you could then begin to annotate with this file. So I could turn around and I could highlight points per se. So pick a color and I could highlight, use the marker to, sorry, apologies, use the pen to then talk about the text. You can Scroll, you can use the scroll function, so you can have, as you can see here, your page scroll up and down, and as you have more text written at the bottom. So we're going to go talk about this area here, and we're going to say what, and then as I see, we need to scroll down to gain more space. So sometimes you may need to create a text box in this corner, which will allow you to open up more scroll space. As you can see, the student would also be in on this session, and to end the session, you would simply log out. Once the session has ended, this will take you back to your dashboard, and you can navigate back to site. View the dashboard. So please have a go at setting up your profile and your charge out rate today, and offer private tuition at the rate you feel is right and free of commission and fees. Should you have any questions, please email us on support@qualpros.com. Thank you very much.